Hi, boys and girls.
Welcome back. Mostly boys.
This is
the way we like it.
You just like boys? I didn't know you just like boys. Like
Let's be honest. Boys are the one who will go out and buy tickets and will buy merch. Girls
That's
are
true.
all silent fans. What do we want? A bunch of poor fans? Do we want a bunch of poor fans?
You got a bunch of $200 a month on Uber fans.
Oh, it was. That's a light week,
Wait, how much? That's a week.
bro. She was dropping upwards of $1,000 on Ubers and thought it was normal. Like she lived in New York.
Like she lived in New York.
Yeah, like she
that
was.
was the justification.
No, but
thank God.
mentally, you know that's what she was rocking with. It was.
Yeah, it's like I live in fucking New York City.
Yeah, it's
$1,000 that's light work.
It's like I'm paying for
It's not
3
like
car
that's
payments.
50% of my paycheck.
She was paying for several Uber drivers' car payments every single month.
Did she have like
No,
Return
she didn't have
Uber drivers?
anything. No, she doesn't have anything.
none of the Uber drivers like, yeah, we'll
She-
take you every day.
Dude, she didn't even create an account. She just was driving as a guest. No, I'm kidding. I think she had like. Could you imagine? She just raw dogging these Uber payments.
She had
every
like
day?
one star probably.
You'd think.
Why do these Uber drivers? Why do these Forders keep giving me 1-star ratings on Uber drivers?
You know what? I asked her several times. I'm like, well, what's your Uber rating? And she would never tell me. She's always secretive with
Does she know?
information. No, she wouldn't tell either one of us because it's not good.
She won't tell us.
Well, the thing is that Uber will pair you up with people in your class. Like, they'll pair the 3 stars with 3 stars. They'll pair the 4 stars with 4 stars and the 5 with 5 whenever it's available. Now, sometimes they'll be like, you'll get a 3-star driver even though you're a 4-star or 5-star person. That's just who's available and vice versa. So she would complain all the time about these drivers. And in my mind, it's like, I've never once had a bad Uber driver.
No, me
Like,
neither.
literally never once. They've all
I
been
didn't know
fine.
they came like that.
Yeah.
I've had one that their car smelled like cigarettes, and then they had signs in the back that said 5-star ratings. It helps my way of life. It supports my way of life. Well, like,
Have you been in
one
those?
less cigarette
Have you
from
been in
me?
those Ubers that's just a traveling CVS?
No.
It's my favorite thing in the entire world. There's like 40 different kinds of candies. They're like Gatorades and shit, like Powerades.
I didn't know those existed.
Yeah, they're like 5 stars appreciated, and then it's like you can take waters for free, or if you want this stuff, it's like they have prices, and it's like just tip me. Gatorade's $3. Let's go.
A $3 Gatorade, dude.
Yeah,
Big one.
yeah. Not one of those mini guys.
I don't know if I believe you.
You've never been one of these cool Ubers.
I've never really take Ubers. So I'm an adult. I drive.
I mean, now that I
I
have
have
a
a
car, I do too.
license. I have a license.
A lot of adults don't, Michael, and that's a sensitive topic for them.
If you listen to our podcast, I hope you have a license.
If you listen
If
to our
not, go
podcast and you
join a
spend
class.
$1,000 on Ubers a month, and you live in a city where you shouldn't be spending $1,000 on Ubers a month, you need to reevaluate something. That's something where
Probably your license status.
even if you made like really good money, that's something you would look at and be like, damn,
like
I
$3,000 a month.
be like, I should probably address this at some point. This is a significant amount. If I just didn't do this, I'd save $12,000 a year. I'd be able to put a down payment on a home if I just didn't do this. It's like a drug addiction.
It's so crazy to think about.
It's like an addiction to the most useless
That is
bullshit ever.
$12,000 a month.
No, a year, 12.
Oh, you're right, a year. That's
yeah,
still
but
crazy.
$1,000 a month. She's jammed up, dude.
With the 2-star rating.
The 2-star rating. Dude, she was living in an episode of Black Mirror.
They can't kick her
She was living in an episode
off
of Black
the
Mirror.
platform because she spends $1,000 a month. But she only has 2 stars.
No, it's a real like spend cost matrix with Uber with her account where it's like she spends so much that we have to kind of deal with this bullshit. Yes, she occasionally throws up in the back of an Uber.
Did she really tell them to hurry up?
Dude, she would tell them how to drive. Nothing would infuriate me more as an Uber driver is if some dumb bitch got in my car and she was like, you can go right here. I know it's red, but I see people go all the time. It's like, you don't drive. The fuck do you know? hey, when you have a car and a license, you blow this red light. There's a cop sitting right there. You go ahead and run this red light and then run your mouth to the cop. That's what's going to happen.
I see people do it all the time.
I see people do it all the time.
Officer,
online.
my dumbass passenger told me that she sees people do it all the time.
She said
told me
she'll take the
she'd
ticket.
give me a 1 star.
Yeah. She also has a gun.
She has it pointed at my lower back in the back seat, dude. Blow her head off.
It'd be funny if that Uber gets pulled over for blowing the red light and the Uber driver just rolls down the back window so the cop can talk to them. Like, you're answering for this shit. You told me to run this red light. License and registration. Actually, the funny thing is, I just have an ID. I don't have a license.
Wait, she has one of those
Step out of the fucking
identikit
car.
IDs?
Yeah. Yeah. So she can buy vapes. It's bad, dude. It's not a good situation. It's one of those things where it's like
I wonder.
you're just trying to do this, aren't like you have to you have to try to not do anything. At some point in your mid-20s, you have to try to not have your license.
I guess
You have to go out of your way. You have to be
I think the
inconvenienced
only
so
reason
much.
is if you've been hit by a car. That's the only reason I think it's okay not to have your license. If you personally,
Or
have
if
been
you
hit by a
live in
car.
like New York or LA. That's understandable.
Honestly, she's not even in like Uber tax bracket. She's in public transportation tax bracket.
Yeah, she's
Like
like
that's insane. to
she's
spend
like in the why
$1,000
don't you just fucking walk tax bracket.
or just take the bus?
Yeah.
tax bracket.
Yeah, okay, let's be fair. She
Let's
is
be
in
fair.
the
She's
she's
in
in
the
the
bus.
public bus transportation tax bracket. You're right. She is.
Dude, have you seen the luxury
She's
carriages in Bangladesh, dude?
Are there people running people around? What is it?
So it's just like a normal city bus, but instead of like luggage carriers on the bottom, they made special one people compartments like an inch off the ground.
Wait, what? So you're riding like with the wheels and shit?
Yeah.
That's kind of sweet.
With like a cushion seat. Could you imagine going over a speed bump, dude?
It just would destroy. Yeah. Or there's something in the road, and it just destroys the first 3 cabins in front of you. You just hear,
Or
like,
side impact crash.
oh my god! Or someone just, anything. Someone could just punch through that little fucking styrofoam wall you got and try to steal your phone, or touch you.
Well, I mean, they're used to riding on top of trains in that area of the world. I can't believe that in India, people genuinely ride on top of trains frequently.
Yeah, it's insane. People need to stop moving around. Just make where you live better. Stop getting on trains. Stop getting on buses. Stop trying. Just make where you live better. Just make where you live.
Take out the trash.
Because what you're going to do is you're going to have 19 children, and then you're going to get out of Dodge, okay? And you're going to try to come to, like, some other town or country or whatever. Just don't do any of that. You could just skip all of that. You could just make where you live better.
With 19 children? Fuck that.
How about you have 2 or 3?
That's fine. 19? Jesus Christ. Who
Bro.
are these people? I know.
Yeah.
They don't even flee to a different country. They
Any
flee
coun-
from, like, Atlanta to Memphis. It's crazy. Come on.
Yeah.
I was waiting for an opening. I was in the trees like a jaguar waiting to pounce.
I was waiting.
As soon as you gave it to me,
I felt you steering it somewhere. I was like, where's he trying
I'm
to take?
Blake Griffin. Slam that. Oh!
I was thinking like India or China, but yeah, definitely Memphis, Atlanta, yeah, all those places.
Compton, Chicago,
Chi-Town, Chirac,
the Bronx.
yeah, Houston. Like,
Dude, it's crazy. I don't know how these women don't just snatch them up and just lock them and let them go to work with like an identikid or like a tracker on them. They need the income. How do they let them get away?
I don't even know.
I think that's like a major source of income for you. You'd need to track that dude down. You'd work extra shifts to hire a PI if you had to find
Income
that
as in
motherfucker.
what? Like
Child support, dude.
yeah, okay,
How do
yeah.
you
That
not
was good.
get child? I would if I was in a situation where I needed child support.
Well,
That person's damn well paying. I'm finding them.
Well, Michael, on paper they make no money. They just run around and like,
and they're going to jail.
Yeah, that's where they're either you're not getting child support and he's going to jail.
If I needed child support, I'd be vindictive as shit, and they're going to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. How are these men not in jail?
Well, they're heading there.
Good.
The court system is slow, but it grinds.
It's not even a black thing. White people do this too.
Oh, this is
just a cultural thing in America that it's a problem.
Yeah, this is a purely American thing. Well, actually, I believe it's happening in other parts of the world too, but it's happening in America.
First world, it's really us.
Yeah, we're leading the charge in that.
But hey, our population's not declining. Japan, or China, or Korea. Get off our dicks. So what? So what if the next generation of workforce isn't gonna have fathers?
Okay, well, you know what? You know what's gonna rise out of the ashes with all of that shit in Korea and Japan and shit? You're gonna have the fuck ups rise up.
Yeah.
No, it's prime time for the fuck ups of Japan, China, and Korea to be like, this is where we shine. Because all you fuckers are killing yourself and you're so depressed. We've given up on this a long time ago. I had to go to Squid Games so I could fucking not get my head cut off by the Korean Mafia. Okay, so listen to me. You guys, we're going to have a bunch of kids and we're going to do shit differently. That's what Asia's priming itself to do. China obviously is going to collapse. As soon as Xi Jinping steps out of line, that country is just going to, it's a black hole. Everyone's gone.
Can we go back to the Korean Mafia?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Like, I feel like you guys got cheated. Because Japan, their mafia, the Yakuza, sick-ass name. Chinese mafia, the Triads, sick-ass name. Korea just doesn't have a name. They got screwed, dude.
Well, let's look this up. Let's see.
They should have a sick-ass name. You never hear about the Korean mafias in superhero shows. Every other place's mafia pops up, but not the Korean mafia. They're real sneaky people. The Koreans are sneaking their out of DC and Marvel comic books. It's crazy. It's crazy. They're like, we can't have any bad representation because of North Korea. We don't want any smoke from any major publication. They have to avoid any negative press, and I understand that. I get that.
Jopok,
yeah, but that's hard to remember.
That is.
Yes.
Organized violence group. That's what it translates to.
Jopok.
That's kind of hardcore.
Yo, Jopok.
Organized violence group.
Throw up the Jopok letters.
Another term, Kangpei, is also used, referring to street gangs or thugs.
Street gangs.
Jopok is for the mafia, though. That's like what they call themselves. But it's legitimately translates to organized violence group.
Has the first lady ever called them super killers?
I don't think so. I think they act right over there. Yeah, because if you literally call yourself, we're an organized group of violent actors, I think people are very they're very hesitant to kind of poke that bear. They're like, they literally call themselves violent people. Yeah. We're organized and violent.
Wasn't Bobby Reed's dad in the J-Pop? Wasn't he a J-Pop?
I think he was probably in the class below. Because he was getting... There was a couple stories where he would get fucked up by, like, thugs above him. And I don't think there's anyone above the J-Pog. Yeah. So I think he was... Well, Bobby said he was, like... Yeah, he was, like, drug dealing, street level, doing stuff like that. Like, just a thug. He was a Jungpei or whatever.
Jungpei?
Kongpei. He was Kongpei, not
Was he an Edomite as well?
Huh?
Was he also an Edomite? We're all
He's not
fucking
Jewish.
dirty Edomites.
Dude, we are dirty Edomites.
Fuck! We're Edomites.
Everyone
black
listening,
Israelites are gonna get us.
Everyone, because zero black Israelites will ever listen to this podcast. Everyone here, we are all Edomites.
And they're going to find us and they're going to get us. And they're going to make us kiss their boots, dude. It's their turn.
I think that's
It's their turn to rule.
I think there are definitely some judges in some courts that would take someone saying "kiss my boot." They'd be like, "Actually, that is assault.
That is grounds to shoot
You
them.
were right to defend yourself. You shot him 12 times. I don't see anything wrong with that." There are definitely judges who would be like, "That's assault."
In like
You tell them to do
Texas,
that?
we don't live in
That's
one of
assault.
this. Actually, you might live. Parts of this state might be like, oh yeah, you could do that. Fuck it. That's fine.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Outside of any city, well, that's the problem. Is that
it never happens in towns.
Yeah, what are they called themselves? Black Israelites. They're never going outside of their safe zone. That's what they don't. That's what I don't understand.
Little town boss.
They stand outside of like Whole Foods and they bother like skinny nervous people. They yell at them.
Dude, shut up.
I want to see someone like you go up, just run up and be like, "What the fuck?" And just start cracking jaws.
If I saw him stuff on Jesus, I might. I would have freaked out. I wouldn't have been able
You
to
would
do that.
you would pull out.
I
You're
wouldn't
like
take
you're like
that.
Catholic Superman. You always have a fucking just an unidentifiable layer of clothing under you and a mask, so you could just run up and be Jesus man and go crush some of these black Israelites.
Dude, fuck that. They need to do it in a small town. Could you imagine? Boys, what are we even doing in court today? What is this about?
Fuck this.
He
Let's
told him to kiss his boots.
guys, come on.
Get out of here.
We're actually gonna charge the defendant now.
I would like to see them outside Costco today. That'd be fun.
Ooh.
Maybe they'll pop up at a Costco.
I feel like the black Israelites here would be militant and have guns.
Yeah, that's true. I also don't think that
Well, that's
Asians
that's
or
fine.
whites
We'll be
would
militant and get
respond
guns
well
too.
to being told to kiss boots.
Oh no.
No.
If they posted
Neither-
upside out of Costco,
No,
they
I
would
don't think
definitely
that
have a problem.
with because country whites come.
Yeah, it's the Costco that's closest to like the north side of the state until you get to like Cincinnati or Cleveland or
Yeah.
whatever's up there. Yeah, no. Maybe
Yeah.
there's one close to Akron or something or Toledo.
Probably.
Maybe. I actually think Toledo's down left.
Yes. No, Toledo's up north to the left. Dayton's down left.
That's what I'm
Cincinnati's down left.
Yeah. Yeah, go there. Come to Costco. We'll see.
Costco. See what happens.
Oh my god, if they were at Costco, we would definitely that would be one of our first in-person bits.
What? Probably do a public lynching? I'm kidding.
Not a lynching, but
Yeah, those are
Verbally.
outlawed.
yeah, we can't. No, we wouldn't hurt anybody. We would just cut them up and
What
throw
a
poop at 'em.
reverse jazz festival.
We call it,
Honestly, what were those white people doing acting up at a jazz festival? What do you think?
what even happened?
That I don't know. I don't know. But they were in enemy territory, so you should have been on your best.
Did this happen
behavior.
where you lived?
Yes. dude,
Okay,
in
yeah, that's why the
Cincinnati.
FBI was down there or whatever.
Yeah.
The CIA was planting
They're
crack.
arresting everybody. No, but Cincinnati's not great. The crime's not great.
So
They're not
jazz-
catching a lot of criminals.
So a couple water park people infiltrated the jazz festival and were acting white and got it.
and got beat up by a mob of 40 black people.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's like that. Remember the Alabama Slammer boat accident?
Oh,
that
yeah.
was Ohio's Alabama Slammer.
Yeah, they got beat the fuck up. They're in
Except for the
court.
white people were like, "White people, avenge us!" And
Some
no
have
white people were
canes
in. No, and any other white person that was there, it was like,
What the fuck are you thinking?
yeah, they're also they're probably Wiggers.
I'm not with them, but I have a gun, so don't try me. I'm not with them, and I have a gun, so don't try me.
Don't even try anything.
I will
Actually,
piece you
don't
up.
even fucking look at me weird, bro. I didn't do anything.
I wasn't part of that. I don't know that. I'm not even here for the jazz festival. I want to go to City Bird. Fuck you. It's next to City Bird. I wanted City Bird. Now this is popping off. You're not getting me. I'll piece you up.
This actually happened to you.
No.
What is City Bird?
It's like the better canes in Cincinnati.
Mm.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking good. It's the best. It's the best chicken, dude.
And they were trying to keep you from City Bird. And
No,
you had a-
I wasn't there.
and you had a
I
gun
wasn't
in
at
your
the jazz
pocket.
festival.
And you said, "I got something for you, motherfuckers. Let me inside of this restaurant.
I want that chicken.
I'm getting that goddamn. I didn't
I won't
ask
call
you.
911.
I didn't
just
ask you
want that
nothing.
chicken.
Get out my way. I didn't ask you nothing.
Not kissing your boots.
Fuck you."
I want that City Bird, motherfucker.
Well, that's also a thing that bothers me too. Is everyone nowadays they're waiting for someone who they view as their opposite or literally like an op. They're like, this person is oppressing me, so they wait for someone to go off on them, which rightfully so. They're being like, you're the dumbest piece of shit I've ever seen. They're like, you see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? They hate us because they ain't us or whatever it is. They're
You're
jealous
most
of us.
educated.
It's like, no, you're just wrong and I disagree with you and you're calling me your enemy for
You're
some reason.
calling me an Edomite.
I'm not, like, intellectually speaking, we're not enemies, but you made me an enemy because I disagree with you. That's how I know your views are very weak. And you just have to kind of be like,
Well, if it's
You're my enemy.
turn-based, if you think society's turn-based, that's a problem.
yeah, we're not living in some fucking video game, retards.
Objectively, that's a problem. Also, in video games, certain societies, you never hear about an orc uprising in Skyrim.
You call black people orcs?
No, Muslims are orcs.
No, Muslim people in Skyrim are definitely elves, dude. They're in
We are
caves.
not elves, dude.
Dude, they're the draggers. They live in caves, bro.
Black people are red guardians.
The black people,
They or Hammerfall. What are those?
they're the Dawn Guard.
Whatever.
I don't
But
even
no,
know.
obviously the Muslims didn't get a character in Skyrim, and
They're the
the
cave trolls, bro. They're the Falmer.
That's fine too.
Arabs are the Falmer.
You should call Sean a Falmer, dude.
They probably translate something to Arabic. It's
What's up,
like
my Falmer?
good times.
Or
Falmer.
AK-47 Falmer.
You can't. Well, that's the problem with race. Or Skyrim kind of set us up for that because you can pick your race. There's a human race, and then they
There's
start.
four human races.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, the Whites, the Brentons, the Imperials. Well, the Nords, the Brentons, the Imperials, and then the Red Guardians.
Oh,
And then there's the Lizard people,
the cat people.
the Cat people, or the
Orcs.
Asians. Oh no, the Cat people are the Gypsies and the natives. Obviously, they travel in caravans.
Yeah,
Who are the Asians? One of the elves?
probably one of the elves. Yeah,
The Dark Elves or the Imperial Elves?
Imperial.
Or Wood Elves? They could be the Wood Elves.
We could take the crown and be wood elves.
All right, that's
I'll hold
fine.
that down. They're all imperial elves.
Okay,
that
that's
makes
fine.
sense. Chinese
and Russians are Imperial Elves.
Yeah, they're just poor. They have no idea what's going on.
The Dark Elves are obviously the great countries and the rest of Asia.
Or they could be the orcs.
Sure. but
You
I think the
actually,
Middle
you
East
tell
is
me,
the
what,
orcs.
you tell me who's the orcs.
Oh, I've determined in my head the Middle East is the orcs.
They're the orcs.
They just have strongholds.
Who's the Draugrs?
Those are just dead people, brother.
What's that country in South America that they do de los
Oh,
muertes?
they're
They're
the
Draugrs.
Hispanics. You're right.
Yeah, they're Draugrs. They have
We
to
didn't
be.
give them a race.
Oh, they're red. They're one of the people.
They're not Red Guardians. That's who the next one's coming. Dude, Red... I don't know.
You gotta stop assigning people races.
Whoever came up with these games, they always give people races with the craziest names.
They really do.
Like Nords for Nordic people, obviously.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
And then they just go, actually,
what?
orc is fine.
Orc's cool as hell.
This player
Khajiit
model,
for
how
cats.
we developed every single player model for these people isn't problematic. It's not going to be a huge problem in 10
We're not
years.
gonna rip this apart on a podcast.
No.
Don't cancel us. This is satire.
Just go through it.
This has all been satire.
We love you, Skyrim.
And black
Please stop
people.
making black people look like orcs in your game. What are we doing? What are we
Dude.
doing? They even have Transylvania representation with the vampire DLC.
Really?
Yeah. They're all pale and live in mountains and shit.
Oh yeah, I did kill those.
Yeah.
I did kill those
The
fucking
Don.
bloodsuckers.
I don't even know what it's called.
The Dawn Guard.
Is that what it is?
That was the people fighting them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a killer game. It's one of the best games ever.
Yep. It's a little racist, but I think you'd like
Hey,
it.
what games aren't racist nowadays?
That is true.
Actually, nowadays none of them are racist, and that's the problem.
That is the problem. I'm so glad to see there's so much, if we're on video game talk right now, there's so much shit going around with Call of Duty, and everyone's like, this game sucks and it's gay now. Let's play something else. There's a mass exodus from Call of Duty because
You
now
think
it's...
they're gonna go back.
I don't know what Call of Duty is going to do. I think they probably will try to reel it in, and they'll... I hope they just start remaking Modern Warfare 2 every year. That actually might get me back into it. If they just remade Modern Warfare 2, that'd be fucking sweet. But
You just want to do the Russian Wilson again.
I would buy that mission. $60. No Russian.
just wait for the new mission where you bomb Russia.
Come on, baby.
Dude, he's about to.
I remember
bomb
as a
Russia.
kid, like, if you pause it, it would be like, it gave you an option to skip this level, and it would be like, we'll give you all of the stars for completing it. We know we made something really, really fucked up. Like, fuck that. This is
Nope.
this is the easiest mission. Like, there's nobody shooting back. That is really crazy that nobody talks about that there's just a mass shooting level on a Call of Duty game. And then we go, why do we have such a bad mass shooting problem in this country? It's like every day a club gets shot
Wasn't
up
that
or
on a
something.
train?
What?
Wasn't that on a train?
No, it was in an airport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're going up the escalator.
Every day a block gets shot up too.
I just wonder how they made it into the airport with all those guns.
Well, it's Russian. Did they even have TSA?
They probably just put them in duffels and no one even paid attention.
Just
Actually,
like,
I think that's what it was.
Everyone has guns.
Yeah,
It's
they were
Russian.
taking guns out of duffel bags and then they're just leaving them in the. And then they're like, "Remember, no Russian." I don't even know what that means. Like, leave no Russians? Like, kill everybody? Or we're not Russian? Like, we're not Russian.
I think it's kill everybody.
Oh my god, dude! I just realized that mission. If you are playing as an American, you're just acting as a terrorist.
Amen, brother.
That's what's up,
Dude,
You can be terrorists in countries we don't
remember when
like.
we know Russian the what's that militant group, the Wagner group? We know Russian them in the Middle East when they tried to take our base, and they said there's no Russians there. Okay,
Remember,
there aren't any. Then they called them back and they're like, yeah, we can confirm there are no Russians in that area.
None. That's ice cold.
Dude, their reports, the survivors' reports are like they came out of the sky. Helicopters just parachuted down, following mortar strikes and mortar strikes. They took out a third of the men in one mortar strike. Yeah, dude, that would suck.
That
What were they thinking trying to claim
it
one of
must
our
be really
territories?
demoralizing to be like going up and being like, okay, not only are we in a foreign country, we're attacking the base that belongs to the strongest military in the world. You're rolling up with, I think what was like 150 or 200 of your boys.
Yeah, and like a whole
And
legion
one
of
bomb
warlords. Yeah.
kills almost a third of your battalion, and you're expected to continue that mission.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, dude.
Do you know why?
fuck?
Do you know one of the big reasons why we ended up securing this country? We fought it off from the natives and the British, is because George Washington, he was a great commander. And do you know what his specialty was?
What?
Knowing when to retreat. That is one of the most powerful tools in military, is accepting some losses, going back to rebuild stronger with more information. There is no modern country besides us and our allies that follow that rule. They go, just throw 1 million people at it, and if it doesn't work, then we'll think about it then.
And hey, guys, fun fact: the Marine Corps, one of our branches of the military, they've only had to retreat 3 times. The Marine Corps has only retreated 3 times in its entire existence.
Really?
Yeah, and every year at their celebration, they mourn those 3 times.
They go, never again.
Never again.
Never fucking again. We'll never let that shit happen
Yeah,
again.
dude, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Those fucking psychos.
It's-
They'd be the ones that had to cross the Delaware in the middle of winter on Christmas Eve.
Well, that's another thing, too. He was dumb as shit.
Yeah.
The British were not anticipating that at all,
I
because
don't
they
think
were like,
he was dumb as shit. I think he just didn't give a fuck.
I think it's a little bit of
I
both.
think I like to choose that he just didn't give a fuck. Yeah, he was probably a little dumb. as
The
shit.
conditions for a raid were so against the Americans' favor, the British were like, we're going to take the night off, because they clearly would never even try to cross the Delaware to get to us. Do you know what Big Wash did? He said,
"What's up, bitch?"
everybody get in your fucking boats, we're going. I think it was Christmas. The lake was frozen.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Like they were like, are you
I
shitting me?
think, I think the British call it the Christmas Massacre.
Just this
I
giant.
think we celebrate basically a terrorist attack in Britain.
Probably.
They probably mourn that day. They're
Well-
probably like on Christmas. Remember remember that
If they
platoon
were-
in America that
if-
got wiped out.
If Britain were to remember every single military loss, it would be 365 days a year. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that was. I think at the time they were probably like, remember last year when Americans just wiped out our military on Christmas? What the fuck?
That was George Washington's one of his big moments, and it was really just a moment of. It was our Trojan horse, but made out of stupidity and bad decision making.
Hey, it wasn't a bad decision. It worked.
It worked. I'm not saying it wasn't wise
It's
to do.
not a bad decision if it worked.
You know what? That's the thing too. Is that he put $100 on a single number in roulette and he hit. You can't be mad at that.
You know what the U.S. military did in like the early days of Afghanistan?
What?
I learned this from books. What they do is they would say,
Books.
we need eyes on a target. They wouldn't issue a mission. So like if they got out there and they were caught, it wasn't like an actually sanctioned mission.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's how
Little
we have such good
works around-
stats. It's because we barely ever actually formally do anything. We have Shreks for a reason.
Yeah, dude. Well, no, he was like the first to do that in modern age. Him and one other guy. Those psychos. Those two had to be the most psychotic people in the unit.
I've been seeing a lot of those. Well, I always see a lot of Ryan Sean clips or Sean Ryan clips. Dude, there's so many interviews with that old person.
That guy's crazy.
Bro, he was talking about his time in Vietnam.
Yeah.
He was talking about how he would daisy chain 10 claymores. He would just put them in rows and would just knock out entire rows of attacking like Vietnamese people at a time.
Is that how he told him to up all the ammunition for everyone?
Yeah, and he's like, I'm not going to carry any grenades, but give every one of my people 10.
Yeah.
And he would just be like, just throw as many grenades as you got. And he'd be like, 70 grenades will really fuck some shit up. Like, yeah, man. You also bring out like 40 claymores and just set them just
on delayed charges.
Yeah.
On delay.
Well, also daisy chaining them. So literally he would just create like a 40-foot wall of steel balls that are going to go at 1,000 miles an hour at whoever the fuck crosses. So you're just there's just a platoon in front of you that sets it off. They're all ripped to shreds. And then you're catching some of those too. And it's not even the last row of fucking claymores.
It's not a bad situation.
You got to be
around with the fucking shotgun.
He said something that I was like, I didn't even really realize this. I knew it was a thing, but I didn't realize to the extent. Enemies, when we're in their country, they create dossiers of people, like of commanders and shit, where they're like, this guy's controlling this group that's fucking us up. They're like, target this guy.
Dude, it's like that game.
No,
where you go to like different countries as an operative from the military. And you get the drug lords profiles.
What is this?
What is it? Fuck, I can't think of the name. I'll remember, but keep talking.
But no, he found like on one of the Vietnamese soldiers, he found the dossier that they've written about him, and they shit. He was reading. He's like, they're saying I'm crazy and I love exploding people. How good is that? He's like, they have terrible things that they were saying about me.
They called me the White Devil.
Yeah. They're like, this guy, preferred method of killing us, explosions. He's like, I didn't really think about it too much, but yeah, I guess it was.
That's so funny, dude.
And I like how they're like seriously
I wonder if we ever got a hold of Shrek's dossier.
It's fairy tales.
Yeah, dude. He was probably like a mythical creature.
They probably think he's still there. They probably blame bad shit that goes on around Afghanistan on Shrek. They're like, he's still here.
In Iraq. He was a monster in both.
They probably think he lives up in the mountains. They're like, he lives in somewhere over there. Don't go over there.
Anytime anyone disappears, they're like, Shrek got him.
Parents use it to scare their kids into acting right in public.
The sheriff is coming! The sheriff is coming!
The American man is here. I saw him. Just dads who are tired after work being like, I'm not dealing with this. I saw him. Stay in your room. No. We're not going outside today.
Fuck the zoo. Fuck the zoo.
Just look out the window. We live in a zoo. Whoa. No, that's sad. They don't have any animals.
And it's 1327. They don't even have the zoo technology.
Is that what like what professors and shit are saying? That's what year it is there?
It's something like that.
1327. Ask Siri, ask GPT what year it is in Afghanistan. They'll be woke and be like, it's 2025. You're like, my ass it is. I wonder what year we live in here. What about this part of town? Probably like 2007. Still pretty good, though. We had lots of rules. People are still patriotic after 9/11. Now nobody cares. I really want to hit a good USA chant. I want to be a part of one.
I was wrong. I'm sorry. It's 1614.
1614? That sounds worse somehow.
It does.
It sounds worse.
That's when we got the plague, dude.
What was happening in the 1500s? Fucking nothing, dude. I think we figured out how to farm and shit. Because we really mastered agriculture. We figured out sustainable farming practices.
Dude, what the... I wonder what societal year the natives would be if we never discovered here.
One. One.
We're really pissed at them because we saw a video of them trampling a flag, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah, also, it was a Native American person stepping on the flag for the Union.
Who kicked the fuck out of him, don't get me wrong. But still, the Union.
Yeah, and then later we fought the South, or the Confederacy technically, ultimately to protect you guys again.
Well, it didn't have anything to do with
Listen,
that.
back then it was the
But
Union.
how dare you trample the flag?
Yeah, what the fuck is your deal? We get that you guys are angry and you guys have every right to be.
Get over it.
But we love this country.
Get over it, dude.
We're patriots.
Everyone's had bad times in America.
Listen, we are, in your story, you guys are, we're the British. We understand that. We came in, we kind of just took everything and said, be gone. Live in not so great parts of the country that we didn't even really want anyways.
You've never played Monopoly before. So you've never played the game Monopoly before.
Sorry you guys don't know how to make a fucking deal. No, seriously. I'm not, seriously, not.
was describing the trades with the natives as really big deals. Yeah,
He probably
made a crazy good deal.
I would honestly like to be a fly on the wall because he's actually he had lead dentures.
Yeah.
So he had lead poisoning, which
Yeah.
leads to insanity. He was an actual crazy person.
He was it for good.
So he was a giant 6'3", 6'4" crazy person with wooden teeth, was screaming at these Native Americans who knew nothing of what he was talking about. He probably had no idea what was going on. He probably thought he was talking to
King George.
yeah, he was talking to shadows. He's like, everything's mine. And they had no idea. They're like, whatever.
Okay.
Well, just this guy's scary. Because they're 5'2". He's like a god. Dude,
It's like Aries comes down from the sky.
I forget who it was. I think they were English or something, but they had an astronomer on board, and they crashed into this island, and they were like, we're gonna need supplies and a lot of food to get back to where we're supposed to go.
It was Columbus.
It was Columbus. So they had an astronomer or whatever, and it was like, okay, there's gonna be a solar eclipse tomorrow. So he went to the natives and was like, give us everything you have or we'll take the sun away. And they're like, fuck you. You know nothing of the sun. And he's like, I'm going to make the sun disappear tomorrow unless you give me everything you have. They're like, suck my dick. Tomorrow rolls around and the solar eclipse hits. Dude, these natives freak and just give them everything they got.
Of course you would, dude. Of course you would.
They went back years later and they're like, no sign of those people there. They died that winter. They were gone. They're like, they came back here like, yo, do you think we had something to do with that? Or do you think it was just bad luck?
It's probably bad luck.
They probably had a bad harvest and all died. So crazy.
It's not like we told them to give us everything and then took the sun away from them if they didn't.
Yeah, we literally used science against them. They had just incomprehensible knowledge. They would, if we explained it to them, they wouldn't be able to get it.
It was the astronomer's fault, dude.
The astronomer was a crafty son of a bitch.
That guy's in hell.
He wanted to get home. Actually, I want to get home too. So I'm gonna say I'll take away that fucking. I'll take the sun away.
I'll take the sun away if you don't give me everything you have.
This is fucked up. I mean, it worked. It's pretty smart.
That's why we have Columbus Day.
That's why we're here.
We didn't say that it's a Columbus Day podcast. How dare you trample the flag, motherfucker?
Listen, we left. This is what I don't understand. Where else were we supposed to go? Where else were we supposed to go? We didn't want to live there anymore.
No, fuck that.
We said we'll cross the biggest ocean in the world to get to somewhere. We don't even know.
It's too hot southern here.
And so we'll live there.
We're taking here. This is ours now.
And again, I don't want to stay on the whole
I don't know
Native
what happened to
American
Roanoke either, but whatever happened to Roanoke, I'm sure some of what we did to you guys was retaliation to Roanoke.
We're not saying this is good, but it is. We're just going through what had happened. They were still, listen, historians, how they classify
1614, it's so bad.
that's fucked up. But no, about Native Americans, how historians will say how advanced each society is by their accomplishments. Clearly, they've 10,000 years ago, ancient Rome and Greek, they figured out agriculture.
roads.
Yeah, they figured out all of this shit. So that is an incredibly advanced society.
Roman roads still stand.
Native Americans did not figure out that you could plant shit. They did not know that. And I'm not trying to be harsh or anything. That's just the fact. They didn't start doing agriculture until we showed them that they could do it. That was part of what Thanksgiving was showing them, be like, yeah, you guys, where's your farms? And they're like, our what? And they're like, we just take horses and we just ride until we find more food and then we bring it in. And we're like,
actually, we follow the food. They follow the food.
Yeah. We just pick up our homes and we just keep on going with the animals. They weren't farming yet.
Do you think the English were like, or whoever was settling was like, are you a retarded person?
Well, that's when they were like, we can make a deal here.
That's when we can.
We'll teach them how to farm, and we'll take 99% of the land. Oh, excuse me, 99.9% of the land.
Thank you. Hey, they have gambling.
And they sell us cigarettes. So like, come on.
And we can't follow them onto their land. They have home base. No one else has home base.
That is true.
What are we at?
We're at 40.
We can ink out 2 more minutes.
We can stretch native talk for about 5 minutes. It is kind of unfair that they do. It's like little kid rules. It's like, oh, I touched the couch. This is base. I'm safe. You know what I'm saying?
A Native American kills someone on white land, and they call it white land. We don't call it white land. They call it white land. We let everyone live on white land. But anyway, then they escape to native land. You'd be so pissed.
And listen, just so you guys know, this isn't a race thing. I think Amish people are just as fucking stupid.
Yeah, but they don't misbehave as much as the natives. Do Amish misbehave? You never hear about the Amish acting out.
No, I think they have a period of their life where it's just about rebelling.
Oh, the Rumspringa.
Yeah, Rumspringa. But then you're supposed to return back to Amish life and be like, no, I prefer a modest, shitty life.
What's the return rate?
I think it's pretty high.
Damn.
If I was Amish, though, you would
Our
never see my ass
sucks,
again. I would do
dude.
one of those things where I just ran away in the middle of the night. Fuck you.
You'd go home and you'd steal everything from your parents, and then you'd run away in the middle of the night.
Probably.
Nice.
I would take all of my belongings.
Nice.
Well, that's the thing,
That's
too.
honorable.
What are we doing here, guys? What the fuck are we doing? Are we supposed to pretend like we don't see all these cars and planes and shit?
Hey,
and
Matt,
people living
fuck
better
you.
lives?
Hey, Matt, fuck you. Hey, Matt, fuck you. This has been We Didn't Say That.
Are we done?
Yeah. We can continue with Amish Shock in the next one.
Okay, cool. All right.
Hey, Matt, remember, you're a piece of shit.
Matt, you can go fuck yourself.
Matt, I hope you stub your toe.